I'm going my Wavvy and shit. Police for the police, I'm a poking, sipping lean, sipping cold. Hey, y'all still in the group chat? Shit. Yeah. Alright, y'all get a notif? Alright, cool. Police, fuck the police. I'm up poking, sipping lean, sipping codeine. It's the same thing on the block. Yeah, on the block. Yeah. I don't even be putting him in, bro. I only put him in when I play computer, bro. Like, cause he be selling when I play niggas, bro. Go play a sorry ass team. Damn thing. Yo. Hell no. Why would I give you him? I'm still gonna be in the playoffs, bro. I'm mute him. Yo, Molly, he said I'm mute us, bro.
Okay, coach, it is most likely the final go-around here in this building, but the NFL playoffs have come to sold-out Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the
What you mean selfish, but I'm in the playoffs still, bro. Like,
between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home
but it's
team.
not like I'm playing Mott though, bro. Like,
for a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
yeah. Well, he's streaming on Twitch.
Oh, Marshawn Lynch. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. This is caught by Antonio Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dayon Buchanan drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th
down. What the fuck?
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes.
I think he's gonna take that shit hard though. I ain't gonna hold him.
Picked off by the former Charger, Eric Weddle, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The papers this week, it was all talking about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive.
Bro, like, how am I a bitch for not giving you Pat, bro? Like, I'm still in the playoffs regardless of this game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, he's not losing the playoffs. I think they're talking about this game. This is a playoffs? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Oh damn, alright bro. Let me get on my bag, bro. I did not know this is the playoffs, bro. I did not know this.
The Charger
I did not know
to
this.
get going. They're forced to play catch up early in this division round
game. Yeah, you might as well, bro.
In the AFC Championship round.
Ooh.
Trying for Brown and it's intercepted. Picked off
I gotta get right.
And his guys will take over.
I gotta get right, bro.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here.
No way. He didn't even get the feed in, bro. Like, what? That is not. He didn't even get the feed in, bro. Can you challenge that, though? Like, you could. That's gay, bro. Alright, that's gay. That's crazy. That was gay. Hell.
Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive.
I even noticed the playoffs, bro. No cow. I thought this was a
history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Clay Matthews.
I didn't know this is the playoffs. I gotta play better. Shit. What?
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To try again after the sack. Breeze. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Okay.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Good pick, boy. Alright, bro, let's turn up, man. I didn't know this is the playoffs, bro. And I got the wrong playbook, too.
Well, it's third and long.
No cap. I thought we played the last week of the season, bro. Oh God, I thought we played the last week of the season. I thought it was this week.
And this time, it results in an interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brown. So that throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion.
Nobody won yet. We still in the playoffs. I think I lost like 3 games. No, look shit. I didn't even throw it to that nigga the whole time. I haven't played Madden in a brick, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, I really don't give a fuck if we win here, bro.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze.
Oh, pick that up, man.
And it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now Breeze gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Josh Lambo will attempt the field goal. He's a former Charger, remember, back in their San Diego days. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game.
Hold up, bro. Hold up.
Showing up here in the first half.
Yo, no way, bro. I know exactly what he was doing too, bro.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Nigga, you blitzing and playing your people over top, bro. Like, that shit is so gay. Like, I know what that shit is.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, that was a good pick. That was a good pick.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger.
Yeah, bro.
And he will score.
No, I know how to do it, bro. I just don't do it. I didn't know he was doing it, bro. I didn't know he was doing that at first.
Defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
I mean, you can
That's the
do that shit. I
interception.
don't
That
got
means
no
everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I say it don't matter, bro. I'm going to win without him.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Wow, well, I bet you I'll score off that shit, bro.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6.
Ooh, the
and
pick.
my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10, 5, and they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Lynch, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I know, I'm going to start doing stupid shit. I'm wilding.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
Oh my, I hate that. He just cranked on him, bro. He just cranked on that nigga, bro. I can't do shit about that. Yeah.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark.
Yo, that defensive tackle is fucking our guard.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, bro, my
dominating it. It allows their interior guys to
guard, my right guard. Yeah, my right guard, bro.
So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I use it. Nah, I don't use it. I don't use it with this team, bro.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Mahomes. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this.
Nah, cause it's plays I normally do all the time, bro. Like I don't.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Oh. Alright, there you go. I'm going. Oh, don't we got hold up.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone
Who's
open
out
right
there,
away,
bro?
those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you on beat.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught by Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Graham's got it. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
What? No way he just caught that pick so casually.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and a big turnover there as his guys.
Damn, I hit 0-1 too, bro. Like, that made no sense. Oh,
he's continuing to be a big presence defensively.
Hell
Remember
no,
last
I
week,
ain't
AFC
you
Defensive
don't want
Player
me
of
to
the
side
Week,
that.
and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Breeze now. And he completes it to Hunt. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Breeze now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete.
I am selling.
He had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll go down at the 28. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Now Breeze. And this is caught by Watkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Nah. I got the ball.
Lambo will put this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how?
It got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll be taken down deep in the Charger territory. A big run by Kareem Hunt, 63 yards.
Ready. Big stop, team. Big stop. Let's go. Check. Fresno. Check out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Good tackling. End result, touchdown.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. That's caught by Jackson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Why a
His throw's
patcher?
gonna be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point put through by Boswell.
That's my mic back up.
And it cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. On the delay, here's Hunt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On second down and 4, Breeze. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
53.
Breeze going to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now Breeze on third down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Breeze. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. About 3 yards there to the 27.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
Yo, Madden just sold me on the craziest thing, bro. Oh my God, bro.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Let's go with the tackle, bro. Let's go with the tackle, man. That shit's crazy.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This is caught.
What the? Oh my, that's spinning in me. All right, come on, bro. I just got locked in.
For the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Brown.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, 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 twist.
They go play fake. Mahomes flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Easy.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He gets it to Brown. Complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former Charger, Eric Weddle. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
21.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Now Breeze lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. Antonio Brown there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Boswell good with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Greg Olsen, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored
touchdown, LA! Corey Coleman, 56 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
12. 5-9.
Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
21.
Breeze to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now it's fourth down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
This is Hunt on the draw play. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Hunt. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Breeze. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Breeze going to go on fourth down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he gets the first down.
This game just cheated me, bro. There's no way in the fuck. There's no way in the fuck that was a first, bro. GG though, bro. GG though, bro. Yeah. GG, bro. GG, bro.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game.
GG, bro. GG, bro.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is because there's so much hard work, effort.
Yeah, that's a good game, bro.
Maybe playing the big game itself. Well, Let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to...
JJ, bro.
Back the next year.